Hey everybody, it's Sister Mary with Homesteading Haven. It is that time of year again to get all of your plants that are outside, inside, so you don't have to spend this money again. So what I've done today is just bring everything. I had already taken them in because it's been cold here a few times, but today is actually the end of November. So I'm going to be taking them back inside. But what I did was bring them out, and then I thought, you know what, let's just share this experience for somebody who's watching. You live in the city and you don't know, just homesteading stuff that takes place around a homestead. Nobody's taking care of nothing but you, so you don't want to keep spending money on things that you don't have to. So this one right here, we can actually, and we are going to, let me show you what I did over here. You see some of these? Now, there are some dead leaves in there, but that was because it was outside. And here's one of her kitties. She's trying to visit. Hi, Miss Pris. Anyways, Brother John and I are out today, and we are picking up everything around the yard or anything that needs to be put up before we get rain for the next couple of days, and then it's going to turn off cold. Because December, January, it will start to get cold. But this plant right here, it just needs to be divided up, and I'm going to be doing that. It's not going to be on this video, but just remember to bring in all of your plants so you don't lose them. Do the best you can to keep them living. All right, I'm walking around on the side. I don't know how much. I've already been walking around, and we don't have much to pick up out here. There's probably some things underneath the shed right here. We've got some hay already stacked up right here. This is another thing I want to remind you. Get all of your outdoor furniture and pull it underneath some kind of shelter. And this one right here, I'm not going to try to save because the cats have already, look, they've already ripped that one. I might be able to save it, but the other ones were much better, so I went ahead and took them inside. But here we are right here. I've got to take these inside. Any of your outdoor, a grill, look right here. Get all of your grill stuff, because this is what happens. Now, this is just also for me getting hot at some point and the paper coming off, but, or whatever this plastic stuff was on it. Keep your stuff, get it under shelter. Get it in, or cover it up. Do something, or this will be money wasted over time. My brother John has been using this little spot right here. On this side, we do keep some more animal care stuff over here, but it works real good for us. On the side of the building to put everything that needs to be put away, we chuck it over here nicely, and Brother John's got some wood that is drying out right here. I call this one Half Tail, and there's Miss Kitty. It's a beautiful day, absolutely beautiful. We've already took our water hose away from the pipe over there. And the last couple of nights we had to run a lamp, a coil oil lamp, in that well house so it wouldn't freeze. I've already got my water in the containers for tomorrow for my chickens that are up there. And I probably need to pull these bird houses in. And it might not be a bad idea to just kind of look and see what I got on the porch that can be brought in. But this is another, these are probably 2 or 3 years old, but they're still good enough that if I washed them off with a good hose, I would be able to keep them for another year. I've already taken the cushions off of those chairs right there. I already pulled some bird houses right here. I just need to grab the other ones. I've got 2 coolers out here that I'm going to have to take upstairs. And I got 2 pots here that they actually are those, all of these plants, they'll come back on their own, if you know what I'm talking about. So there's a few plants over here There's some mums that I need to get in the ground. You know, mums will come back year after year if you will just simply plant them in the ground. They'll come back up. So put them somewhere that you want to. I've got 2 more out in another spot. But this is the gist of the video, guys. It's just walking around. Don't forget to do this. You're going to save yourself some money. Yeah, it's time consuming. You don't want to have to, you know, retie, redo. But your plants, they're going to die if you don't get them in. And then you're going to be spending money. Again, to dress up your porches or your yards. Now, I have, over the past 2 or 3 years that we've lived here, I have been planting plants. And I can take this off in just a few minutes. I'm going to walk you around here so you know what I'm saying. I have been taking, not annuals that you have to plant every single year, but I've been taking the perennials. Now there's some flower pots here that I need to get up, but look, this one right here, it's already went dormant. All right, this is going to come back out next year with red flowers on it. There's already some up there by the porch area that are not showing right now, but they will come back out. Here again, just little flower pots that I had moved off the porch. This one right here, this has got to go in, but it's got some greenery. So I'm going to see if I can take this inside, get the green part out, leave the dead. Of course, just, this is not one that's going to be coming back. And guys, I don't buy anything. Look right here. Half. That's what kind of shopper I am. Not the original, but I'm one of these. I will take a plant that, you know, they don't want to keep trying to sell, and I'll do it. I've already taken up some of this little fencing right here. I've already got some wood fencing in that was out. This one right here. Here again, you can't hardly tell because of the leaves, but this is just dormant, but not dead. There's a plant right here that's going to come. So this is another tidbit. Start planting you stuff if you live on your own property. Start planting stuff. This is a rose bush that will come back year after year. All right? And then we've got a few more down there, but I'm not going to keep walking. But you get the idea. All right, guys, so I'm making the most of this day. It is beautiful. I think it's probably 60, maybe about 65 degrees. Yes, we had a fire going this morning. You probably can't see any smoke coming out of there right now. But we have had a fire going the majority of the day. Not up here in the kitchen area. We didn't need it. Look how beautiful this sky is today. Brother John's still working on cutting wood, and this will be going on for a little while. And he'll get that other wood pile right there. He'll get that wood stacked up right there again. There's the wood that we are pulling from right now. And then he has already started afresh down here by this tree. And that is the beginnings. Can you see it? This is the beginnings of next year's wood. So we'll keep on pulling off of this pile right here. And then go into that pile right there. And as he cuts, he will have that has started. It will come and meet up with that. And then he will go right here. And that will be full also. So you try to keep your wood cut at least a season ahead of time. Because you can't cut and then burn. You've got to, that's what homesteading is all about. You gotta think ahead. That's really what homesteading is about. You gotta think ahead. You can't just fly by the seat of your pants. Well, God bless you all. See how all of our leaves have fallen off the trees. Actually had a chicken house, right through those woods, caught on fire this morning. And Brother John and I kept hearing sirens for about an hour. We would walk out and we would look out through here. And you know, you can't see any smoke. There's nothing. There's no smell of smoke. Our neighbors are fine. There's nothing on, you know, our little piece here that was burning. So finally somebody put something on Facebook about a farm. Let me see if we can, that isn't a cornfield over there, that lighter brown through those trees. That's our neighbors. And it's a little past all the woods that you can't see how far it goes down. But I'm going to say it goes down about a half a mile. And one of the chicken houses was on fire. Fortunately, no one was hurt. No one was hurt. Thank you, Lord. And John and I are just out today making the best of the day that we've got, because weather will come. This little half-tail, this is a Siamese kitty, but he follows me everywhere. And here's Miss Kitty trying to play with him. Anyway, have a beautiful rest of your day. Remember what I said, get your valuables under some cover. And let me show you another reason I'm going to take in all of my little pillows. Now this is another twin to that black kitty that you saw, this one right here. This is a twin that is a bobtail Siamese kitty. It's going to get up and move because she or he doesn't come to me like this one does. But do you see how my cats have adopted these summertime cushions and pillows? I'm like, no, 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 no. You're not going to sit out here and tear them up all winter. Not happening. But I probably had this set right here. My goodness. Probably about four years or more. And look how we've got our little, where you put your logs in there. And here's the lid. So do all of that. Be a good steward of what God has provided you with. Work hard. Love the Lord. And love your neighbors. God bless you all. God bless you all. And we'll see you next time on Homesteading Haven.